Hello and welcome to another episode of Piano 10,000! I'm going to try and post more frequently, so just going to do things that this isn't so planned. I got a couple of things I read, interesting things that I'm going to read to you from this book here called Disgrace by Coetzee. I read it a long time ago, reread it. One's to do with beauty, with sound, music. Why do we speak? Why do we sing? And then the other one is to do with hard work. Is life hard, but it's sort of about hard work as well. Anyway, I'll go to the first one, and then also, I'll leave the also until later, but I'll read you the quotes first. Alright, just to give this first quote some context, the character is a university professor, and he teaches Communications 101, and though he likes the subject, he doesn't like what he has to teach. Sort of vaguely, what he actually thinks is far more interesting, but he doesn't teach that. He teaches the syllabus, if you want to put it that way. I'm going to read you the quote now, which I found beautiful. It's what he thinks that's quite beautiful, quite sad. Although he devotes hours of each day to his new discipline, he finds its first premise, as enunciated in the Communications 101 handbook, preposterous. Human society, this is a quote from the handbook now, human society has created language in order that we may communicate our thoughts, feelings, and intentions to each other. His own opinion, which he does not air, is that the origins of speech lie in song, and the origins of song in the need to fill out with sound the overlarge and rather empty human soul. I'm going to read that again, that last bit. His own opinion, which he does not air, is that the origins of speech lie in song, and the origins of song in the need to fill out with sound the overlarge and rather empty human soul. Yeah, I liked that. I liked it, so I read it to you. You know, imagine that. The reason anything makes a noise is to feel. It's just to make a noise, to make something exist in the emptiness. I remember a friend of mine once told me and he's not a friend of mine once told me about just he shouts in his car when he's driving. He shouts as loud as he can. I don't know why. He told me with such glee, so like it was the best thing he'd ever discovered. It. So it can refer to anything, I guess. Here it's referring to something specific, but I won't go into that. It gets harder all the time. Harder, yet easier too. One gets used to things getting harder. One ceases to be surprised that what used to be as hard can be grows harder yet. Again, it gets harder all the time. Harder, yet easier too. One gets used to things getting harder. One ceases to be surprised that what used to be as hard can be grows harder yet. It's good. I thought that was good. The thing there is you stop being surprised that everything is difficult. That's the skill. That's the skill you've got to learn, to stop being surprised. And finally, in this little video, I just wanted to, if anyone wants to, come to my Instagram page. I post little songs there, and if you like that sort of stuff, come follow it, and you can have more of that. If you don't, then don't worry about it. I don't want you to go through the pain of doing something that you don't want to do. No one likes doing things that they don't like doing. And I don't want you to do things that you don't like doing. But if you do like coming to my page and following it, then come and follow it. Look, here's an example of what you will find on my Instagram page. Today, the final day of August. Tomorrow is September. And everything is changing once again. Summer into autumn, autumn into winter. We are growing older by the day, my friend, and soon we will be dead, and soon we will be dead, and every single one of us will be completely disappeared, unless the ancients were correct about their heaven and their hell, and their 1,000 lives lived as a butterfly, a horse, or a pig. I'd rather be a pig. Be a pig. I'd rather be a pig. I'd rather be a pig. Okay, so thank you for watching. I'll still be here soon. In 10 years' time, I'll still be here. I reckon I'll be about 8,000 hours in 10 years' time. Kind of funny, isn't it, this little project I'm doing? Kind of weird. It's sort of like... Every once in a while, a friend or a family member will be like, "Oh my God, it's actually quite good that you're doing this," because it's, you know, I started like this sort of thing 2 or 3 years ago. The videos anyway. And it's just like a weird, when you think about how long it's going to go on for, 10, 15 years. It just becomes a weird thing, isn't it? It's weird. Anyway, thank you for watching. I have been your host, Michael the Piano, and you have been my audience the 10,000.